You are talking about an injection of 2.5 billion naira credit scheme for small and artisanal miners. How many of these small-scale investors are you looking at to benefit from the scheme?
Well, it depends. The bulk of that, we believe, would help those who are willing to come together in cooperatives. And this is not a grant. This is a loan scheme, of course, with a low interest rate. We're looking at an interest rate of between 5 to 7%. That's what we're negotiating with the development finance institution that we're working with. But the important point is that people begin to see value in formalizing their involvement in the mining sector, because the informal nature of the sector is what we consider to be a challenge. It will not grow if it continues to be informal. We cannot have a proper record of the volume of trade taking place in the sector if it remains informal. But the more of them we can bring into the formal structure, one, the better it is for them.
So how many are you anticipating?
How many are we anticipating? I've said to you, we have about 80% of those involved in mining in Nigeria in the artisanal and small-scale sector. If we can succeed in bringing even 30% of that into cooperative structures and another 20% into formal small-scale mining license arrangements, that would be a significant measure for us, that increasingly people are formalizing their operations in the mining sector.
You've been embroiled in a long-drawn battle with illegal miners now, and some of them are saying that they have the requisite relevant documents in accordance to the Mining Act to give them the right to mine.
I give the licenses. It's my responsibility to sign licenses. And if this ministry tells you that people are operating illegally, you better believe it, because we will not just say that irresponsibly. I have just recently been at a notoriously illegal mining operation somewhere in Plateau State, in Zurich in Plateau State, with the National Security Advisor of this country and the Governor of Plateau State. And mining licenses have categories. You have what we call a reconnaissance license. We can give anybody a reconnaissance license. It just gives you the right to go and scout, just survey what is there. You move from that, you come to us and get an exploration license. An exploration license does not give you the right to mine. It gives you the right to test what you have found, and you also must come back to us to say, okay, I have found this, and I need a mineral export license because I want to send it to a laboratory in Ghana or South Africa or Australia. So you need to get certification from us before you even send it out if you don't want to test it locally. The only license that allows you to enter into a commercial operation is either your small-scale mining license, 3 licenses, let me say that. The small-scale mining license, the quarry license for quarry operators, and the mining lease. If you do not have any of these 3, your operation is criminal if you mine with the intention of exporting and selling what you have mined. So if somebody has an exploration license and is mining, it's illegal. There's no other way to describe it. Unless you have converted, and there are steps to take before you convert an exploration license into a mining lease.
Recently, the Vice President in acting capacity of the President signed the executive order of the ease of doing business now. And when you look at the different stage of from the reconnaissance stage to the exploratory stage to the rights to mine stage, you would observe that this might truly be cumbersome. How is your ministry keying into this mandate to fast track the ease of doing business?
One key way we're currently developing is the entire automation of the process. Automation allows you to even check what is available before you come to us. You can check whether an area that you're interested in and a particular mineral that you want to explore is available to be licensed. So you cut through even coming all the way to Nigeria if you want to do that, to get this information online. We will make all of these available online. And we're working with the investment center that you have at the Ministry of Trade Investment Corporation, because we have a mining department there. You have mining officers there too that can be approached.
Is there enough awareness to this? Because many people say the mining sector has been shrouded in secrecy and very much esoteric.
Well, we have an investment promotion center in the ministry that attempts to give as much information as possible. I've also told you what we're doing to make this information available online. We are also working very closely with the Ministry of Trade and Investment, and we have our officials there to provide the necessary information on what is happening. The truth of the matter is, if you dig, you would find. But if you're not curious enough to dig, even if we throw the information at you, you may not be able to make much use of that information. So it is our duty as a ministry to open up the space and make the information as available as possible. And that's why we're always actively engaging, both in local mining promotion events as well as in the core international mining activities. The mining in Daba, you'll find us there. The Africa Down Under in Australia, you find the ministry there. The PDAC in Canada, the Mines and Money Conference in London. We always make sure that we showcase what Nigeria is doing in all of that. So, we are also locally organizing mining summits